Okay, let's get into it. We random because that's what we do.
Right.
So you gonna bring us in?
And random stuff is always happening.
Always. I'm gonna try not to molest the mic. I noticed I'm definitely a heavy mic molester. So I'm a mic molester.
I mean, it's in your face, so you're like, what do I do?
And as you can see, I want to also bring that. This is me toning it down for today. Y'all see this? My Halloween wear is in full effect. I have been dressing like this since the first of the month, and I'm gonna keep it going.
She should just do a whole Halloween channel.
You know what I thought about doing? This is weird and totally random. I was like, you know what?
Here we go, y'all.
I would like my
Brace
neighborhood
yourselves.
to also be a part of this. I think we should do
You don't
Halloween.
even like people.
Look, I don't have to like people to get people to do things collectively.
I know.
So I said we should do like a Halloween Advent. So like every day you put something new out on your house to decorate it for Halloween until 31 days. So I think that would be really cute. Like you start, like I've noticed, I've seen people pop up stuff in their house. And every week, I would love that.
They are for real in my
not
neighborhood,
in my neighborhood.
honey.
Look, black people,
Baby.
we ain't got time for all of that. Okay,
Baby, they got them 900-foot skeletons, which I want
those things
one.
are expensive as hell.
They only $250.
I'm not spending $250 on a decoration.
Oh my God, I want it so bad. Every
That's
time I
one way
pass by
somewhere.
somebody's neighborhood house, I'd be like, really? That's what we doing? I can't get one of these?
Look, I see this big ass Jack Skellington.
Yes.
And I'm driving and I can see Jack Skellington. I said, my God.
Girl.
That's crazy to me.
I love it.
I love it too, but I'm not going to do it. I mean, let's just be honest. I'm not going to do it. Like, this is outrageous for people. Like, I would not dress like this all month. And I'm like, well, I would not put a 30,000-foot Jack Skellington crawling over my house, reaching down to get the kids. No, I'm not doing it.
I wanted Conrad to put lights on the house. He was like, no, I wanted to buy this gently used casket I found.
Gently used casket?
Yes.
What was that?
And he was like, I guess they just like put people in it to show them off and then they take it back. But it was a good deal. It was like $100.
What you are describing is the beginning of a horror movie. I bought a gently used casket with Annabelle spirits in it. No thanks.
Oh, Lord. Are you one of those people who believe in doll spirits and you scared of clowns?
I'm not scared of clowns. I am not scared of doll spirits. I do believe spirits exist, and I ain't trying to tempt no spirit to come to me.
But why y'all think they live in dolls and clowns?
I don't think that they live in dolls and clowns, but I believe that they might be attached to caskets.
Why?
Because that was the last place they was at.
Which is probably where they don't.
Do you believe people get haunted? Do you believe in like that kind of thing?
I don't. Absolutely not.
Oh, come on.
I do not believe in a poltergeist.
So wait. So, but you believe in like
exorcist.
You believe in like angels and stuff though.
Angel is different.
You believe in demons?
I believe in evil people.
Do you believe in demons like the devil and stuff? Because I feel like that's not a far leap from like apparitions and stuff like that. It's like if you believe in like all of the goodies, you have to believe in the baddie.
Do you have to?
I feel like, yeah. Because that's the balance. Like you think about the delicate balance
of the universe.
That there has to be, for there to be light, there has to be dark, right?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, if there's death, there's life, right? So
absolutely.
I feel like if you believe in A, you have to, like at the very least, a little taste, believe in B. A little bit.
Well, there's those things like people get stuck in purgatory. Or,
the Catholic Church got rid of purgatory.
How they get to get rid of stuff?
I mean, they just be making up stuff as they go.
Exactly.
I'm not Catholic, so let me. They don't have purgatory like that no more.
Like
when I was a kid, I thought that was really cool. Like you went to like a waiting room, if you will, and you're not terrible. But you ain't good neither. So you have to depend on the prayers of people you were good to get you up out of there. You wait for your number to get called. Well, and then you can go to the upper room.
See, here's the thing about the dying and the waiting. I'm on earth waiting to die. So in the meantime, I'm doing great things.
Yeah.
Touching lives, planting seeds, making Black women my business, raising my kids.
True.
I don't want to die
and then wait some
got
more.
to go wait some more.
Yeah,
that don't make no sense.
Like a long line, just waiting.
And now I'm not gonna be between.
I don't like to wait at restaurants, so I know I don't want to wait a long line.
Exactly.
So they can say thumbs up or thumb down. Just send me where I'm gonna go.
Look, put the letter in the mail.
And you know what? The people that are waiting, they the ones hanging out near the caskets.
Okay.
See what I mean? See where I'm at?
Okay.
Well, I feel like we're at the news. I'm going to bring my paper. Thank you for coming
Write in to us on that and let us know how you feel about that. Yeah, let us know.
Like life, death, you believe in the goodies, the baddies? Let's see what happens.
After this, I'm going to become a death doula. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay, well then, cool.
I want to make sure everybody die well.
Huh. Because a lot of people do not die well.
No, not at all.
So go ahead. Let me put my phone on like silent, vibrate, whatever, because it never fails that anytime I come in here, somebody's going to call me. Somebody's going to call me. Somebody's going to do something. And I'll be like, that's how it is. So do you want to bring us in with good morning, how you doing, and all that good stuff? We random.
That was a random thing.
We random.
But I love talking about death. It's a thing. I was supposed to be a mortician, and then
would you be a creepy mortician, or would you be one of those like fabulous?
I would
like
be
it's like weddings for death.
Yes. Glitter, glam.
We're gonna do a second line at this time.
Absolutely.
We're gonna have everybody have their umbrellas,
doves, and butterflies, horse-drawn carriages. Yes, absolutely. That is your last and final C.
But like cremation, we can take the remains and put them in a diamond. And then you can put them on your ears at the memorial. Then it's like you're wearing a part of the person that you love. You want a tree? You want to, you can put the body at the bottom of the pot of a tree, and then it grows. It grows.
I would totally do that.
And then they have this thing now where they put the body in like this. I don't know what it's called, but I'm going to say brine. I'm going to say brine because that's all I can think of.
And then you can...
And it goes away, and then you take it, and it like goes back to the earth.
Where there is liquefying you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm talking about.
It's like it's an aqua cremation.
Yes.
Yes.
And it takes like 30 days, right?
Yes.
And then you just like go back to the elements.
I like that. Sounds better than just throwing your ashes out into the
So what
air.
do they do with your water when you're done?
They actually reuse it for plants, gardens, trees.
It's kind of like those
fertilizer.
Oh, well, you know what? It's kind of like those like in like developing nations, they use the placentas and they put them in gardens.
Yeah.
And they say that those fruits and vegetables are like super big and hearty and delicious.
Nutritious.
Because of all of the iron and everything that's in the bloody placenta.
Look, women are amazing, man.
Are we going to introduce?
Yes, we're gonna get started. So I get excited about death.
I just want to stand up. I'm going to stand up so everybody can see me.
Oh Lord, she is wearing her Halloween chic leggings with pumpkins. Her pumpkin T-shirts that says Halloween World Tour.
That's me. On the back, got the date.
And she has all of these dates.
And check me out.
And check her out, y'all. Get her down from the rooter to the tutor. She is
and your favorite
Halloween.
And your favorite horrible shoes that you hate so much.
Right
Scary.
That right there should be a reason to go to jail.
Goblin stompers. That's what we're calling them.
Frankenstein shoes.
Frankensteins.
I hate those.
And also my headband. I like to cock it to the side a little bit.
Yes, y'all. Give her a hand. Give her a hand.
Oh, it gets better. It gets better. I do this every day. I like it. I don't have to match. I just got to have on Halloween stuff. That's
okay.
It. That's it. That is it. All right.
I was looking for an orange T-shirt and I didn't have it, so I put red on.
You know what? I thought about doing like a full costume, but then I was like, you know what? It's too early for that shit.
Yeah.
It's too early.
Yeah. Let's wait on that. Okay, y'all. Welcome to the Random Black Girls Podcast. We are episode 14.
Look at us being consistent. I'm going to keep saying this until it's not shocking.
Absolutely. people love consistency. So this is what we're doing. It is Outstanding October.
Yes, we have lots of things ready for y'all to learn about.
Yes, we've been doing a lot of outstanding things, and people have been so supportive and looking forward to what we have going on next. And we got something. Hey.
Girl, you knock me out. That's us right here.
Yes.
I want to dance to it.
Exciting.
Make me want to shout. All right.
Okay. So the purpose of this podcast is to bring Black women together to discuss health, wellness, and real life. The things that really affect Black women in our daily lives.
Absolutely.
So here we are to talk about those things. How can you connect with us? You can go to our website, because we got some good stuff coming, y'all.
Yes.
www.randomblackgirls.com. You can reach out to us on IG, as well as follow us, share, post, say hello at Allure Alliance TX. And you can also get us on the Twitter at TX Allure. And you can reach us on LinkedIn, because we're professionals and we're ready to work.
No, don't let the outfit fool you. We're real professional out here in these streets. Okay?
Our LinkedIn is Allure Alliance, and you can email us. Please send in your comments about what we talked about earlier.
Yes, or any questions y'all want to ask us, sex questions and relationship advice. We give it.
We give it.
We do.
We do. Allure Alliance TX at yahoo.com.
That's right. All right. So what's been going on with you?
I knew you were going to ask me that question.
Yeah, because I put it on the thing.
And I hate to say it out loud, because I know you are not on a low hum. I'm thinking ahead of what's going to happen for us in 2024. So I'm like getting kind of chomping at the bits on excitement on what we got coming up, especially in December.
We're going to talk about it. I like it. We're going to talk about it.
Oh, excuse me.
You're right. There's some water right there.
Excuse me. So, everything's kind of just rolling into place. I don't have any complaints that I can put on live TV, news, podcast.
I got plenty, but they're not worth anything.
Like, life is lifing, and I'm rolling with the punches. And luckily, I hadn't gotten punched in the face yet. So
I think you'll be fine. You seem to be, you can bob and weave. I feel like I've known you long enough to be like, you have a really good optimism. Like, I'd be like, look, I'll be truthful. We didn't get the women's grant, right? And I was like, this is a sign that you need to get a real job.
Absolutely not. I did not think that, even once.
Oh my God, you need to get a real job, because look, you were flying too high to the sun, Icarus. Your wings are melting.
We're pacing ourselves.
I know, but that was,
Your
I literally
wings
had
are melting?
Like the story of Icarus. You fly too close to the sun. His daddy told him, don't fly too close to the sun.
I didn't burnt up then.
Because I was like, oh, look at us. I'm melting.
No, ma'am. Absolutely not. No.
But then I was like, you know what? We have other pots of money. And then you know what?
Because I'm always trying to spend it.
Yes. And I feel sorry for your husband. That's how I feel like. Because I be like, this girl think got
all the time.
We ain't got no money.
All the time. I think we rich.
We got no money.
Look. I'm on
like when you was a kid.
Whole podcast. We rich.
Right. Well, it was like when you was a kid and you were like, your mom was saying, I got no money. But you were like, but you're buying stuff.
Right.
It's like food isn't stuff, kid. That kind of thing. So,
yeah.
But yeah, I really definitely was like, oh, let me have an existential crisis, because I think it's important for me to have one at least once a week. And
why?
I don't know. It's just, I always have an existential crisis. I'm a Virgo. I overthink things.
Oh, God.
I am a Virgo. A Virgo's Virgo. Deep in the middle of September, Virgo.
Oh, God.
Right? So, okay. So, anyways, and then lady calls me and was like, hey, we got moved forward in this funding cycle. And I'm like, okay. She's like, I thought of you all. And I look at going. Look at going.
The book publishing lady?
Yes. Also, she says, oh, proceeds from the book is going to go to Allure Alliance. And we're like, oh my God. Like, because I was worried about Kiss and Tell. I was like, oh my God, how are we going to fund this out? Like, we got to figure it out. And that's my thing. Is like, I'm not thinking about today. I'm like, in 6 months, am I going to be able to do this? If I can't think of it now, in 6 months, the world is going to explode.
As soon as somebody said they want to give us some money, y'all, I'll be like, ooh, what can we buy?
Right. Right. And I'm like, we got to keep the lights on. And I believe that
saying because, and I will say this because now in the career in my life, meeting you when I met you, and having our own nonprofit now for over a year is something that I spoke to years ago and didn't know what that was going to look like for me later in life or how it was going to work out or even if I was going to do it. Mm-hmm. So timing has shown me that, you know, you might get a couple of doors slammed in your face, but 3 of them will open up. And so that's how I feel. I'm so excited about what we're doing and how far we've come in such a short period of time that when we don't get one other thing, I just think about the next big thing or bigger thing that we're going to get.
So I got to get that transition because I'm like, you know, that whole Kanye West, all I need is one yes in a room full of no's.
Look,
I am the one like, why are we in a room full of no's?
See, I get excited.
This is a yes idea.
Because I want to sniff. I'd be like, where is it? I'm going to sniff it out. Ooh, there it is.
I'm like, I am smart. I am kind. I am important. I have to hit myself with the Viola Davis, okay? I have to do it. I have to do it.
I'm gonna find it. That's my my superpower is sniffing it out. And so I like that opportunity that we get to sniff them things out.
Yeah, I've been putting pots of money out. Like then I was like, you know what? I'm one of those people like, you tell me it can't be done. And I'm like, says who?
Exactly.
Says who?
And that's how I know you.
Yeah.
I know you of that person, not the, oh my God, my wings are melting.
Yeah, no, I do both. I do both really well. I'm like, I'm one of those people like, okay, I have a pity party scheduled for the next 10 minutes. Just wail and cry. Now, if the tears come, you can have them. If not, you have to reschedule those tears. Okay? So feel bad for 15 minutes, usually in a shower. Okay? So we get two things at one time because we're not going to sit and do one thing at a time.
No.
Okay, we're going to have an existential crisis and you're going to say, okay, now what are we going to do? I got big boy energy. Like when my kids be like all sad, okay, feel your feels and make a plan. That's kind of where we're at. I feel my feels.
I'm not a planner. I'm just going to melt and frolic and fold up in the corner.
Yeah, she's like, spend it now. We can't take it with us when we die.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I want you to win the lotto because I really want to see your real self.
That check better be in Conrad's name because, baby, it's already spent.
I'm like, I will put together a foundation. I will, like, that's me. Like, how is the money going to be spent? Okay,
I'm buying a yacht. I want to be on a boat in the Caribbean.
Call yours drink. No Plan. That's the name of your yacht. No Plan.
That is, I love that. The name of this boat is No Plan.
Exactly, because we don't have one. We just sailing the seas. That's
well, I mean, I'm so close to death.
No, ma'am.
Now that I'm older, I might as well just blow it up.
Girl, bye. Anyways, let's talk about some things that we did in October. We went to the Bloom Conference.
Oh my God, we did a lot.
We split that up because we had a lot going on. My mom got into a conference.
I went to the party.
Oh, of course. She goes to the party. Look, we're like a mullet. You know? Business in the front, party in the back. So, how was it? You took a lot of pictures, right?
I took a lot of pictures. The place was amazing. The Doolittle Studio. I'm probably saying that all wrong.
Dottie, I thought it was.
Dottie something studio here in Austin.
We're going to find out. We sorry if we butcher your name. We apologize.
And it's a studio for content creators. So they had all these little cool different rooms that you could take pictures. And of course, you know, the girls were out in the makeup and the outfits and doing the poses. So it was real big space, really cute.
I'm glad I didn't go to that one. It was too much.
Well, you would have been, you would have had fun because it's so many picture opportunities, and
I'd have been
good
taking
with the
pictures.
camera.
You would have had me taking a million photos.
That's the whole point.
Look at me, molesting the mic.
Yeah, don't touch it.
I'm trying to get it
Get
down.
your hands off of it. Put your hands in your pocket.
I'm going to just put it right here and drink this water. So you enjoyed taking pictures. I thought that little power stance one that you
Look,
you had
girl,
on
I saw them hips. I said, if I don't look like my mama. Ooh, girl. No, ma'am.
Did you send it to your mom?
I did send
Did
it
she
to
say
her
you
mom.
look like me?
Yes.
My mama be doing that too, like looking like Wilma. I feel
Look,
like,
the older I get, the younger I was, I look like my dad.
I feel the same.
Now I'm looking like my mom.
Post kids,
Hey,
for
Mom.
sure, I look like my mother.
My mama gave me all of this.
Like all these cheekies and like the nose is dad's, but like I'm starting to really look like Wilma. Like people like, y'all sisters.
I see it. I
feel
when
like
I see y'all together.
I know she look young because I definitely don't look old.
Definitely not. No. We're aging gracefully.
I mean, it's the DNA, it's the melanin. It's
Ain't no bananas over here.
Non-crack smoking. But look, let me just say, there's some people who smoke crack. They look good too, so they had good DNA.
Ooh, yeah. Wasn't like, not to even bring it up, Jada Pinkett's mom, wasn't she?
She was on drugs.
An addict, and she
looked amazing. I mean, she looks great.
Okay, but we're not going to go down that Robbie
Are we going to talk about?
No, we're not going down that rabbit hole.
Can I just say one thing? They already told us everything that's in her book.
I'm so exhausted by them. Like, why do you need to come tell us something else?
I just feel like they're doing the stuff we already know people do, except they just rich. Yeah. And we're like, ooh, rich black people don't do that. Yes,
they do.
They do.
They be the man ones.
How many
party.
got a strange auntie, uncle? They still show up at the function. They just not together.
Not estranged.
Okay, they estranged, Like you invite him to one event and her to one event. Or if there's a big Christmas something, they show up and somebody make a plate and leave quicker than the other.
That's never happened at my house or in my family, so...
That you know of, right?
It sounds like a Tyler Perry movie.
It is. Tyler Perry's rooted out of something other than just ridiculousness.
You gonna watch Maxine's Baby? That's his movie.
Girl, I was perturbed by the fact that he was doing an acrimony too. If that's legit. Is that
the one on the boat?
Yes.
I never saw it.
If that is legit, if it's legit, the internet will play tricks on you. If it's legit, I still have unanswered questions from the first one.
I didn't see the first one.
Girl, there was a part where they run into like a trailer because she's driving the car. She's jealous. He's cheating. She run her car into his trailer where he lived. And as a result of that, she can't have kids no more.
Okay, it messed up her uterus.
It messed up her uterus from running into this thing.
The shaking, the impact could mess your uterus up.
How did you get on the yacht? That's the question. How she get on the boat?
That's the question I have heard.
Get on the boat.
And I have not seen the movie.
You can't just pop up on a yacht.
So I don't know.
I don't know.
I have this missed. Maybe part 2 is going to tell you.
They were not body shape similar, so how'd you get in her wedding dress? That's like me trying to get in your clothes. That ain't going to work. That ain't going to work.
Well, maybe part 2 going to answer all your questions.
And also, he gave her millions of dollars. Go live your life, girl. You want 10 million. He gave you 10. And then like
I could run out of $10 million.
It's ridiculous. I watched it at home.
That's why I'm not gonna watch it.
Look, I've given all the time that I can give to Tom Berry about certain things.
To God and my mom and them.
Go back to bootleg DVD. Stop this.
Well, that's what Tubi is, right?
I can't do Tubi.
I only watched one movie on Tubi when I was getting my hair braided, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Like they be like, psh. She was like, psh. Like what? Like what is happening?
Look, they're
they walk in a room in an outfit. They walk out of the room. It's another outfit. It's like continuity is not a thing.
Look, I did a D movie back in my lifetime.
A D? What did you do?
My husband found it, and it was hilarious.
Tell us all the name of it. Were you in it? Like you were in it?
Yeah, I was like a star in it.
Give me the name. Is it on Tubi? Is it on YouTube? Where is it?
He found it on Amazon and bought it and had it sent to the house. And I was shocked, behooved, and confused. Like, how did you find it?
What was the name of the movie?
Playing for the kitty.
Playing for the... Is that one of those, like... Where it would be straight to streaming with like a love triangle or something in the movie?
Not a love triangle, but it was about... This is why I can't get mad about people who do movies on Tubi, because that was me. And
a friend of my husband did a movie on Tubi. I have not watched the movie, but I stay away from Tubi. I do. I'm sorry. I just can't.
I can't either. I can't either. So, yeah, it was about these 5 guys who lived in Dallas that were... well off in the dating game. And I was part of the dating pool. And I met one of the guys and we kind of started out a little relationship. That was back then when I was a bodybuilder. So I had muscles and I was working out. And of course,
I learn something new about you every day. I swear to God, I do.
You didn't know I was a bodybuilder?
I did not know. I knew that you were a bodybuilder. I didn't know you was in a movie.
Okay.
I know because we talked about calf implants at one point. When I first met you.
I'm so glad I didn't do that.
I'm glad you didn't.
My calves will be like BBLs.
And they stuck out legs, be skinny. If you're going to get a BBL, please make the thighs match.
Look.
Please.
We need proportions.
The doctor just shoving booties at people.
Look, they paying the money. They'll give you all the booty that you want.
Then they say, don't sit on it. Y'all just do the first thing you do, go sit out.
Because, laying on your stomach for, 6 to 8 weeks, what are you doing? How are you eating? How are you going to the bathroom?
There needs to be you need to have a suite, where I'm going to pay all this money, you're going to take care of me for 6 weeks, and I shouldn't have to.
That's what white people do.
But that's what I'm saying. These people getting Groupons and going to get a BBL.
Over in the
left
DR.
done, then I'm going to come back with the right done, and booty like this. On the sling. It's not like these. It ain't like these. You out here looking like Bug's Life, walking around with the booty stuck out.
I remember that. I remember that. I love that.
Looking like an ant booty.
So we digress.
As usual, that was a tangent. But I like that randomness that about you. That's funny. I think that's hilarious.
Yeah, honey, I could write a book.
Once again, I'm with the shits. Okay.
All the shenanigans.
All the shits. Okay.
Okay, so what else? Bloom conference.
Well, I went to the actual conference part,
mm-hmm.
and that was interesting because we were vendors, so I got to talk with vendors. It was nice, and then they had speakers, and I was like, oh, I just love some of the speakers. And then there was the keynote speaker. I cannot think of her name right now, but all right, there was a point where she had somebody come up and pitch. Nobody wanted to pitch, but the girl who pitched, I know her.
Okay.
We're in the same fellowship together for Black Girl Ventures. And she went up there and she said, pitch her products. See, and I was like, damn, I would have pitched.
Yeah.
Had I had a product. Then my husband was like, your service is a product. No. She was very specific. Come give this, and this about a product that you're selling. Okay. And I was just like, well, look, I'm not doing that. I don't have a product to sell. I'm the product, to sell, whatever. So ultimately, she gets up there. Next thing you know, the girl does the pitch. The girl is great. She is a chemical engineer. She does a Black-owned, Lumi, Black-owned deodorant.
Oh, good.
Natural deodorant.
Lumi don't work for me, honey.
That's what she said. She said it works, and then you don't smell like green onions. It works for 14 hours. I'm gonna find her information. I'm gonna put it in our. I'm gonna put it on our Instagram because I want people to know what she does. Anyways, she's a chemical engineer, people. Okay, and she's Black. And she's female, and she's like, I think that this is where I need to be. And she was selling stuff and everything like that. And she went up there, and next thing you know, the lady was like, come up here. And I saw her mama put a purse on that thing. I said, oh, she's going to give her a check. This is going to be great. Yay. She's going to give her a little seed money. No, she did not give her seed money. She queued up the DJ, more money, more problems. Oh. And then that bust out. Next thing you know, she's throwing dollar bills up in the air.
Out of the bag?
Out of the bag.
Okay. And Magic City?
Exactly. And that's what she did. And that was so, she was an engaging speaker, but that right there is what I was like, oh my God.
But you could have left that out.
I mean, no, I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to say I did not expect that. And I was like, a check would have been nice, but whatever. She's throwing the money up in the air and proceeds to throw money up in the air. And I was like, if that was me, I would have been embarrassed. Like I'm not one of those people. Like I would have been embarrassed. Do not throw money up on me.
I would have played into it.
Give me a check. I'll take it. Thank you very much. But that's my
the
personality.
money was for her.
It was for the girl.
Oh wow!
So she threw all this money up. The girls like standing there like,
oh, I would have played into that, honey.
And then because her thing was, she said usually she asks who the strippers in the room come up, but that was like, I guess it wasn't appropriate for the conference.
I mean, you never know.
And she said that God told her that there was a spirit in the room that the people need to pitch, and that God told her that somebody need to break the spirit or whatever.
She is a
she's a pastor. She runs a church. She runs a whole church. But I mean, because I saw the girl and I said, and she was like. And I was like, because nobody raised their hand.
I would have.
Nobody raised their hand. And I was like, she looked at me like,
girl, I would have went up there. And honey.
I know, I thought about you. I said, she would have jumped on the table and pitched. Right? But, whatever the case, that was the most interesting thing I saw that day.
Okay.
And then she, at the end, because the money's on the ground, she go, well, in the strip club,
right,
they have sweepers. And then she said, now y'all come over here and you sweep up this money and give this money to this girl. Now, I stayed put.
I wonder how much it was.
It was once. I don't know how much it was, but it was once. And I was like, and then you have everybody on their hands and knees. And I get it. And I'm like in service too. And I was just like.
No, the people at the hotel should have did that.
Well, Well, we were at the library.
And then I would have gave it to them. To the people who cleaned it up.
I thought that was very interesting to watch. I have never seen that before in my life.
I mean, it's a stereotype. It's supposed to be a way that
rain down money. I was just like
speaks to us.
I wouldn't have used more money, more problems, because that sounds like problems. But
no,
I would have probably used some money related song like get this money and I get this. I don't know. I get something.
You're gonna use trap music instead.
I think you should probably use trap music if you go throw it up in the air. She needed one of them little shooty guns.
That will probably be her next.
That would have been better
at her next event.
I don't know, but I thought she was very engaging. I thought that was very original because I had never seen it before.
Original?
I had never seen it before.
Absolutely not.
I've never seen it at a conference before, a business conference.
Because it's not supposed to be there.
I'm just telling you my observations. I am not giving any critique whatsoever.
I wasn't there.
If it was me, I would have been a little bit embarrassed just because I'm that kind of person. I don't like surprises.
When it comes to money, I like the surprise. So
I don't like no surprises. Like, if you're going to give me some money, give me a check. Tell me to come to your green room.
Well, no one knew that was going to happen. So that was supposed to be the.
So this lady is walking around with ones in her purse. She knew what she was going to do.
Like, she did, but the person who did the pitch didn't. So that was a surprise for them. But you don't like surprises.
I don't like that. Like I told you before we started filming, I saw my face on the internet being nominated for something I knew I was nominated for, and the first thing I did was, oh,
I know. And then when you was like,
tagged on it.
Of course, because you're on the internet.
This was me. Then my mama called me. I was like, I see you. I was like,
look, I'm waiting on my picture.
You guys.
And I will call everybody.
I know I feel like I'm kind of a big deal, but I also don't feel like I'm
I need you to claim that you're a big deal. You've always been a big deal. I've always thought you were a big deal.
It's like when old girl was talking to me. It was like, I see you. What was her name? I can't think of names right now. It's too early.
Absolutely.
From there Thursday.
Oh, Mabel.
Mabel was like, looking me in my eyes, and I was like, I feel uncomfortable because you're saying such affirming things to me right now.
Look, I believe
I need therapy for that.
Accept it.
Yeah. So that was the Bloom conference. It was nice. I enjoyed it. The food was tater Q, and I had never eaten a tater Q before, so it was good. They had some onions and some stuff, and I didn't eat it. And potato salad, I don't eat the potato salad.
I want to try them. So tater
it was good.
Q, here we come.
They have stuff all the time at tater Q. That's a shameless plug for them. They ain't giving us no money, so I'm just saying it's Black-owned business. Here we go. And then that's it. I went there. I was like, I'm leaving at 2 because I'm tired. I stayed till 4 o'clock and it closed at 5. I didn't go to the brunch afterwards because I just really was tired. My mom got rear-ended by 18-wheeler, so
I know.
I'm ready to get my Jim Adler money though.
Wilma.
She's fine. She's just achy now. She's a lot achy.
I know.
A lot more achy now than she was a couple days ago.
I bet. All right, y'all. What else we do in October?
We took a lot of meetings. And that's about it. Like, we didn't do anything else that wasn't. We have some upcoming October stuff that we're doing, but I want to talk about October Awareness Month real quick, and then we move into upcoming stuff. Quickly, very quickly. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I did go to an event, actually, for Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated.
Exactly.
Okay, that's us. And they did turning blue from blue to pink, and it was a really great event. They had the pink bus there so people could get mammograms or whatever their boob health, and we got an opportunity to connect with them. I got shouted out, which I was not expecting.
You hate attention.
They were like, Dr. Sharita Harris. I was like,
she hates attention, y'all.
It's not that I hate attention. I like pre-planned attention.
No. Surprise me with the attention. Hey, girl.
I know. I hope you win. I really do, because I want to get your speech ready.
Oh, yeah.
Get your speech ready this time. Get your speech ready this time.
After I cry.
Are we even going to be able? I think it's on the 1st.
December 1st. Yeah. They're going to announce on December 1st.
Yes. And we got December 1st energy, big energy going on.
Well, I want to shout out to my mom, who is a breast cancer survivor. Hey,
absolutely.
Mom.
My aunt is as well.
I love you.
She had a double mastectomy.
My mama kept her boobs. They were going to give her a boob job. And she was like, no, I'll keep. I was like, girl, you better get that free boob job.
My auntie got new boobs.
Girl,
and I said, girl, you better get them lifted up. Lift them up. That's what I was.
Yes.
I wanted to get her a shirt that says, yes, these are fake. The real pair tried to kill me.
Oh.
Yeah. I seen that on the internet. And I was like,
kind of cute.
That is super cute to me. I would wear that shirt if I had a boob job because I had breast cancer or whatever. But they had 30-year survivors, 20-year survivors. They all, it was a really nice event. I enjoyed it. I'm going to post a highlight reel from it. Also, Health Literacy Awareness Month is October is Health Literacy Awareness Month, which what we do know is that regular literacy is low. People cannot read. Usually everything is printed at somewhere between a 5th and 6th grade level.
Right.
Health literacy needs to be lower than that. You need to be able to read the paperwork that you are getting in front of you so that you can make informed decisions. And what we find is that is not the case. You go sign paperwork. It's all in legalese. Most of the people in the medical providing places, they can't tell you what it is. Like, this pretty much says
right,
this.
Exactly.
This pretty much says that. And they were told that. They didn't read it.
They didn't.
So there are, instances where people are misdosing themselves, overdosing themselves, underdosing themselves, signing paperwork to get procedures that they did not know they were signing for because they cannot read. A lot of people cannot read at a high level, and a lot of people can't read at all. They're functionally illiterate, right? Yeah. And healthcare organizations also need to step in and be able to explain those things to folks. So health literacy is even lower because there's so much technical terms that don't, when I say pre-exposure prophylaxis to somebody, they go,
what is that?
What does that mean? Okay, let me break it down. Pre, and this means before. And nobody's doing that too, because they're getting people in and out, in and out, in and out. I signed paperwork with my mom at the hospital, and the lady's like, this pretty much does this. Sign an initial there. And I'm like, hold on, let me read it.
Conrad's like that.
He gonna read it. Because I'm signing financial responsibility, and you're saying that you can low-key Henrietta Laxus is in that paperwork. Seriously. And they say, you signed it. We ain't got to give you nothing.
Yep.
So,
and with Conrad find something in there, he'll ask them, oh, so you want me to do this, but you're not going to do that? So you want me to do, and they're like, well, yeah, it's kind of like, it's right. They can't explain it.
And if you strike through it, it's what's in the document that you signed. The strike through is taken out.
Conrad does that.
Yeah. Yeah. Virgo.
Yes.
Big shout out. You need a Virgo in your life. They're going to keep you together. If they love you, they're going to keep you together.
They're going to keep it together.
All right. And then we have, last but not least, Intimate Partner Violence, Domestic Violence Awareness Month.
Oh, wow.
They said every 15 seconds, someone is impacted by
I believe it.
Domestic or intimate partner violence. And there is a hotline that you can use. That big phone test thing that they had where everybody phone went off?
Yeah.
That was a big issue for intimate partner violence. If you had a burner phone and you were trying to get out, they were telling people how to disarm this so that your partner who may be abusive. Think P Valley, right?
I didn't think about that.
When old girl was getting beat up by her
the white
baby
guy.
daddy, white man. Yeah. And it's that. So they was like, this could possibly put people in harm's way.
I didn't think about that. That's so very true because if you had it hit somewhere and it was going on.
Right. This is a test of remember that used to come on the radio and stuff? Yeah. Like now it's on your cell phone, right? So there is a number called, it is 1-800-799-SAFE.
Okay.
And you can call that number, then they kind of help you kind of get out of that situation, help you plan it. Like a lot of people, you just can't leave.
No.
There's economic violence, financial violence that people use on you.
Generational trauma.
Right. All types of things that lay on top of just, why don't you just leave?
Yeah. Why don't you go to a shelter? Why don't you go to a friend's house? Why? And it's like, you'd be surprised with the process. I always, when I'm doing community health work, I always talk about there's processes to these things. It just doesn't happen overnight. A woman and her kids just can't go to the shelter and they give them a place to stay, food and all that. Like it's a process.
And I'm leaving what to go to this? Because everything ain't the same standard. Let's just be honest.
That I don't know.
Thank you.
So, working in public health, I learned so much about domestic violence, interpartner violence, because I got into a relationship that was almost like that. It only happened one time. And in my head, I was like, I don't know how people do this every single day, but I did have a support system. I could just walk away from the situation. Women and men who have families and kids, and it's so much just intertwined in it that some people who do have the bravery to just put on what they got, scoop their kids up and get in the car until the gas run out. Those people are so brave.
Yeah,
but they don't know where sometimes they don't have a plan.
I have couple aunts, and they had very serious domestic situations. Like I remember being a kid, and like they would come to my grandma's house, or we were living there, and also, and like he was beating the brakes off my auntie.
Ike Turner.
But she always would go back, and we'd be like, "Why you keep going back?"
Yeah.
And another, she's being starved in her pregnancy by her husband, and things like those. Like I'm one of those people like.
Right.
Now, but let me just be realistic. Like when I was in college, the long-term relationship I was in was a violent one. And the thing, it was like, if you're fighting back, there's a lot of women like, if I'm fighting back, then it's not the same. No, it is. It absolutely is. And like, it was a point where I was like, and you feel bad because you don't want to call the police on him because the police and black people and police. I mean, it's all of those things. And then they guilt you too. Yeah. Oh, you're going to make me go to jail and da-da-da. And it's like, you are literally hitting on me or shoving me and being abusive to me. Like, and it just progressed. And that's the thing that people don't get. It doesn't start with on the first day give you a backhand. No,
right.
It's literally by the time you in it, you're drowning. By the time you're in it, that kind of thing. So I remember living with this person, and then like I didn't call the police. The neighbor upstairs called the police.
Yeah,
right, because they heard us fighting. And
I would do that if I was in an apartment or something. And I heard something like that. I would call the police.
Right,
to help.
Right, and then the police showed up, and it was just like, they had to somebody had to leave. It wasn't me, but somebody had to leave because y'all in a domestic situation right now. Like, what's happening? And there's a text number that you can use. You can text the word START to 88788, and they'll text you and things like that. So just shout out to the Domestic or Intimate Partner Violence Awareness Month, because there is a stigma with like, why did you let this happen? Or what did you do? Or whatever like that. And a lot of times you don't ask for that. And especially in same-sex couples, it's, well, you're girl on girl, so you fighting a girl. It's not a man fighting a woman or a woman,
it's still
fighting a man. It's
abuse.
Still abuse.
Yeah.
And we see it a lot. And a lot of the times we're like, well, I won't do A, B, and C to set them off. And it's not about that. It's about you taking care of yourself.
Right.
And they say it takes about 7 or 8 times for somebody to stay gone.
I believe it.
Yeah. Because then they're going to guilt you. I'm sorry, baby, I ain't going to do it no more. And then they're going to be nice for a period of time. And then it's back into those same old habits.
Yeah.
So just, for those of you out there who may have that story, we want to hear it. Or if you know somebody with that kind of story, being a support system for them versus saying, girl, you need to leave. Girl, it's not as simple as you need to leave. It took me a while to get out of that relationship. I moved to Austin.
Wow.
And that's pretty much what it was. I was like, I will get back into this loop with this dude because we break up and get back together. I said, I'm going to stay in this loop with this dude if I don't move. Like, move.
Really?
Move. And even then, he hacked into my phone because I was talking to people, and he called people that was in my phone and left messages, work-related messages. If it was a man, he called them, was like, don't call this number anymore. Stuff like that to change my phone. Like everything. Crazy.
Oh, wow.
Crazy. And you would think for a person to be small as he is, he wouldn't be like that.
I thought you said as small as you are.
Person. Right, him. Anyways, let's talk about some programming update. We got really good news as we transition out of that.
Yes.
Boom, what you got?
October 27th.
Woot.
We are having a spooky Sarah. Is it? No?
Yes. Spooky sexual wellness soiree.
So soiree.
Yes, soiree.
There's no W in that word.
Oh, it's French.
Oh.
It's, you know what? Like, you know how
soiree.
You know how Mary J. Blige said dancery? That's what she was supposed to say, soiree.
Shut up.
Look at it. Look at the words. Dance. It was supposed to be dance soiree, but she said it and looked at it, read it, said soiree. All right, dance soiree.
And that's what we say too.
Yes, dance soiree. So we're having a spooky sexual health soiree. Okay.
Yeah. Soiree. Okay. Yeah.
Yes,
so
that's it.
It's going to be at Sugar Pine.
Yes,
on Research from 7 to 9.
That is true.
We want you to come out in your spooky sexual. I'm going to say sexual outfit.
I'm going to be a witch.
Come out in your spooky Halloween outfit.
Yeah.
We're going to have food. We're going to have spooky drinks.
Yes.
And we're also going to have a tarot card reader.
Come
I'm so
get the
excited
cards
about
now.
that.
Let the cards tell you what they're going to do.
Let's find out what the universe has just for you.
And it's a black girl that's going to do our
tarot. It's a black girl.
Yes. So come out. This will be out before the event. Now, how do you get tickets?
Oh, gosh. So you got to go to our website.
Yes, or our Insta. Insta's probably easier.
Oh, okay. Not in our link tree?
It is on our link tree.
Okay.
That's why it's easier to do it on Insta. Just click it.
Okay, go to Instagram and click it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And get your ticket.
Get it.
Click it and get tickets. Okay.
Get it, click it, get it.
So we only have so many tickets available, so we really do want the community to come out. We're going to feed you.
They go fast too.
Yeah, they do. And we need y'all to show up. So
yeah, come meet us and greet us.
Yes. It's a meet and greet. So we're going to talk a little sex. We're going to talk a little sexual health. We're going to talk a little self-care. You know, a lot of black women don't masturbate.
Ooh, they're missing out on some good stuff.
We're going to give away some masturbatorium gifts.
Ooh, I like that.
There was a movie where the guy was like in a room and he bust in on his dad. His dad was laying there and he's like, hey, no one comes into my masturbatorium. I don't think it's a special room for masturbating.
Ooh, I like it.
A masturbatorium.
Look, I'm going to buy that thing at Target. This thing is amazing, y'all. I'm trying to tell you.
I saw some stuff on sale at Walmart. I was like, let me buy a couple of these. I mean, for gifts to give out.
Don't sleep on that thing at Target, let me tell you.
So, we also have in November coming up our Kiss and Tell event. And
do we?
Yes, we do. We got the 18th is the day we're hovering around, but I got a new connection that has no restrictions.
That's so I want no restrictions.
To you about that a little bit. No restrictions.
I don't want no no's. All I want to hear is yes, Latoya.
Yes, and we're going to be giving out gift cards and some other things too. So, and we'll have that up as well. Like the minute we pin it down, we gonna have it, but. The piece de resistance that we have, that we want, that we got going on is what? World AIDS Day. Tell us what's happening.
Oh my goodness. What's happening? World AIDS Day. We are going to do the blah, 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 blah.
Bam, 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 bam.
That's my drum roll. The Beyonce movie premiere.
All right, so we giving free tickets. I'm telling you, look, our Instagram is popping right now. Overnight, we got 50 new followers and I posted it late thinking that nobody was going to see it until the next day.
At night. I don't know why y'all not sleep.
Well, what you have to do is to get the tickets. Because people want to know how to get the tickets. All right. So step 1, you got to follow us, like us, and tag who you want to go with you, right? Tag a friend, all right? Or at least put something in the chat. We need to know you real, not a bot. All right. Once you do that, we're going to message you back. And we're going to give you a little link. And you're going to take that link and you're going to fill out a little survey. Yes, you have to fill out the survey. There's no way to get the tickets without the survey. We have to capture data because they're telling us that Black people don't do. And we're saying Black people do.
All the time.
And we have to have something to prove it. If it ain't written down, it didn't happen. Right? So that's why we have to have you jump through that hoop.
We got to show the flow.
And then once you fill that out, it's not that many questions, I promise you. I don't like taking surveys that much, but I do. All right. So then we're going to message you back. See, ping pong, boop, 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 boop.
Hey.
We're going to message you back, okay? And we're going to give you a special code. You're going to take that code and you're going to go to the link with that code, and then you're going to get your tickets. We only have so many seats, and we're in the process of hopefully getting an upgrade. I will have to talk to you about that off the podcast.
We got a big space.
We have 83 seats available. We have 84 seats available.
Right now.
Right now.
They're going to.
And they're going to, we haven't opened them up. We letting y'all know first. We trying to let y'all know first. Yes. Now, what we do need is what? Volunteers and sponsors. Talk to us about that.
Yes, we definitely need volunteers. We need people to meet and greet. People that are going to be coming in. We need people to help us sign people in who did get tickets. We also need people to take people to their seats. We're going to have little goodies to pass out to our participants. So we need somebody to do that. We definitely need somebody to put us on, I call it Star Time, where we live on Facebook, live on IG, doing interviews, finding out how people are really enjoying these community events that we're providing through Allure Alliance. We're going to have the media out.
Yes.
We're going to have free HIV testing.
Let's do it.
And we're going to have information about PEP.
And if you're not interested in getting tested, we're going to try to see if we can get home tests to everybody. Like, we have so much stuff swirling around us. We're trying to pin it all down. But what is happening is the movie.
The movie
is happening. And bring your
Come
outfit.
in dressed in your best bag.
Get the link. Okay, get on our Instagram. Follow, like us, tag. We going to message you. You message us back, fill out the paperwork, go get your tickets. And then you show up and you show out. That's what we want. We got Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated. That's going to come. Delta Sigma Theta was dropped in my inbox. Zeta Phi Beta is also dropped in my inbox. Now we missing the ACAs. That's all we missing.
Come on, let's have a whole step show.
Let's get it. That's what they're going to do. We're trying to get them to do it. Undergrads, where you at? Hit us up. That's what we want.
Absolutely.
Because we're all sisters in the pan. Well, I'm a member of the pan.
I am not.
But
I don't even know what that is.
It's the Pan-Hellenic Council.
I'm not in that. I went to a PWI.
Well, they got black sororities and fraternities at PWIs, but you can join grad if you want it.
No, it's not the same.
It also always
all about the shenanigans, right? And I'm too old for those kind of shenanigans.
It all ends up the same at the end. Community service. Ours is greater service, greater progress. Okay? So there you go.
Love it.
There you go.
So if you didn't go to the concert, now you have a chance to go to the movie.
And if you did, come. We gonna try to... We're going to be out here with the energy. Like, we're going to be out here with it. We're going to be out here with it.
I need somebody that got some good knees because I want to see a whole dance and a death drop.
All right. Exactly that. All right. So we're going to wrap up in a minute, but I want to make sure that I let everybody know we are officially community health worker trainers.
We are.
Okay. So we have an HIV focus. We are going to be coming and getting that stuff out to people. We're building the whole LMS stuff right now. So if you're interested, we need to get 5 Black women a scholarship between now and March of next year. Yep. So if you are interested, Allure Alliance TX at yahoo.com and just put that in the subject line that you're looking for CHW training. It is actually a marketable job set skill.
It is a certification.
And what I was told yesterday was that the minimum for the CHW training for a lot of organizations is $46,000 is your job. Okay. And that's good if high school diploma is the only thing you have to have. That's it. You don't even have to have a high school diploma.
I mean, community health workers are so valuable and so needed in the community that, you really can't put a price on the work that they do because they're going to be doing the work that we don't.
They're bridging that gap.
They're bridging the gap. And then the organizations like the CEOs, executive directors, they really don't see the change that happens in the communities when you put community health workers there. So,
but their outcomes get better and they see that.
That's what we want. Our overarching goal is to make sure the health disparities are like non-existent. They go down and not up.
Yeah. And because right now we're like holding the line. We don't want to hold the line.
No.
We do not. We want to go down.
Right.
So
let's get to zero.
We with it. And we got an HIV focused one. Right. So that's what we're working on, is trying to get that disparity also down. World AIDS Day, November 18th is the day that for our Kiss and Tell. October 27th, our spooky sexual health dancery. Okay?
Dancery. Maybe I should be Mary Jane for Halloween with my boots on.
Yeah. Do all this here? Yeah, absolutely. Last but not least, as we close out, do you want to do one of these cards or you want to leave it?
Let's leave it.
All right, then what do you want to leave people with for November? What is something that's guiding you from now until November?
What's for you will be for you.
Oh, I feel convicted by that statement. Right? Yes, what's for you is for you.
What is for you is for you.
For me, it's pace yourself.
Yes.
Praise yourself and treat yourself. Fine leather goods. Okay. Treat yourself.
I like it.
You haven't seen that on Parks and Rec?
I don't watch Parks and Rec.
Oh, well, I'll just send you the thing. It's like every day, one day of the year, it's treat yourself. So she goes down the list. It's like desserts, treat yourself. Dinners, treat yourself.
I've seen that
fine leather goods. Treat yourself.
I've seen it in places, but I didn't know it came from that.
Yeah, Retta is the president.
I've never watched Parks and Rec, so
you don't seem to like workplace comedies, like office comedy type stuff, like The Office.
I did like The Office.
It's the same.
No, but people try to say that about Abbott Elementary. I can't watch it.
Abbott Elementary is a workplace comedy. Because where does it take place? At their job.
I didn't like
their job.
It's weird.
You don't like Abbott? We're not gonna fillet her right now.
I have
Moving
tried.
on.
I like Quinta. Remember the one where her mama came on the show and
Taraji got an Emmy nomination for that.
That don't know what the hell out of me.
Her mama?
Yes.
Yes.
I was like, why they gotta do her like that? But okay.
But that explains a little bit of why she is the way she is. Because her mama's a shit show.
Exactly.
I always say, if your parents a shit show, you're probably gonna be a shit show, which explains why I'm a shit show.
Your mom ain't no shit show.
My parents are shit shows.
Okay.
But not in a terrible way. But it's just like because of how they came up. And then being a military child is different. So their frame of reference is their frame of reference, which they try to put on us, but we don't have that same frame of reference.
No.
So we moved around a lot. And my parents would be like, when we was up, but we don't live like that. And I have to do that to my kid too. Like, that's not his frame of reference.
Right.
I'm trying to introduce my son to horror movies.
Yeah.
And like there's certain things that I'm like, okay, you're not old enough. No, you're not old enough. I want him to watch Tales from the Hood. Because I'm like, that's a good one right there.
Our kids aren't going to like that.
Exactly. Deep at Night. I tried to get him to watch Freddy Krueger. He was like, no, I'm not feeling this.
I can't get my kids to even watch the Gremlins of Beetlejuice.
We watched Gremlins before. We've watched Beetlejuice before.
They won't do it.
And he's 12 now, so he wants to get into the horror. I'm like, baby, you're not going to watch it. Saw, it ain't scary.
What?
It ain't scary.
Girl. That thing.
They literally razzed him to death.
No,
like, what is happening?
No,
they capped him to death. Like, you ugly, you a clown. Oh, he's like,
girl, when he bit that girl head off, I was like, oh my God, this is terrible.
Yeah, but all you had to do was snap on him to say your mama jokes, and then he dies. What? Black people would have had him in the hood. It's a wrap. You gonna go, why you got on that? What are those?
Your mama so ugly.
Exactly. Oh, raggedy, jagged teeth. You'd be saying all that stuff to them.
His teeth were raggedy.
Exactly.
His teeth.
You're a clown.
That's what's
Get out of here.
That head and them teeth, that messed me up a little bit.
I think the original one, the miniseries, is more scary than the one that.
No, I watched that. Nope.
Because he was everywhere. He was everywhere, you know? Mm-mm. We all float down here. Y'all float.
Timmy.
But who in the sewer? Who in the sewer? A clown in the sewer with a balloon. Let me tell you something. You ain't got to say nothing to me because I'm not going down there.
Well, black people, yeah. We see no the red flags.
Ain't no black people in that movie.
Just seeing the clown in the neighborhood, we moving.
Right, you're walking around as a clown. What is happening here? Exactly. We don't do that shit. We don't do that. So with that being said, what we do is we are here for you to connect with us. Allure Alliance, our website is www.randomblackgirls.com. Yes. And our Instagram is Allure Alliance TX. Our Twitter is @TXAllure. Our email is allurealliancetx@yahoo.com. And then our LinkedIn is Allure Alliance. There are lots of ways to contact us. Hit us up. We will try to get back to you as soon as possible. And we got stuff coming up. Get on our Insta because we're now doing our full year 2024 calendar.
We are.
And we about to do it big. I don't care if we got $0. We're still going to do it big. I've decided in this meeting right here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You've motivated me. We're going to do it big.
We got this. It's us. It's our year. It's our time.
More in 24. That's what we getting.
More in 24.
More in 24.
I'm going to get a t-shirt.
Now, I'm just going to say, after December 1st event, we are going into shutdown mode. I have already decided. Okay. We are done.
Holidays.
And we're going to be one of those organizations that say, thank y'all for coming out. We'll see you in the new year.
Yeah.
Because we've been running at a fever pace all year. A year and a half.
Yeah.
And I threw a temper tantrum yesterday having to go to a meeting. I was like, I really don't want to go, but I need to go because it's important. Ah! And my husband was like, are you okay, wife? I'm like, I'm not. I have too much dedication and not enough money.
That's a sacrifice.
But money is something that we're going to be able to get.
Yeah, we're going to be sitting here and we're going to be talking about how at one point we was here and now we're here and people going to be
started at the bottom, now we're here like that.
Yes.
We are not going to talk about problematic Drake things, but no.
Everybody's problematic.
Everybody.
I
Will
can't.
And Jada.
I just don't know what else.
I'm going to read that book.
Want. Girl, bye.
I am. I'm going to get it on the audio.
For what?
Because I want to hear it.
Hear what? You already know everything.
I already know everything, but I want to know.
They don't need the money, so I don't know why they're writing a book.
Well, I read Will's book. Why would I not read her book?
I didn't read his book. They just need to just go away and live their life.
They famous. No, wait. White couples do this all the time, and they inundate us with.
I don't buy white couples bit.
Her book is out. She just said Justin bullied her to having an abortion.
I mean, that's not a surprise.
Sense. That tracks, right?
Both of them were superstars in their time.
That's why she danced around the house with knives right now.
Like,
let her twirl around with them knives.
It's like it is nothing that is surprising in a book that I don't think that. No. I mean, it's just like when
you see what's her face pregnant. Everybody met her.
Who?
The Little Mermaid.
Oh, is she?
She big and pregnant.
By who?
Some rapper, DDG or something. Okay. I don't know. But I'm like, y'all, she rich. She rich. She in her 20s.
Girl, I don't know why these women out here want these babies. I don't know why they want
You can save a lot of sanity by switching to no kids.
I'm telling you. You don't want that smoke.
So anyways, we like to thank y'all for coming out. We appreciate y'all. You can spend anywhere in the world, but just spend it with us.
Yeah.
Look at us. Happy Halloween or Dia Los Muertos. I think I want to do that this year. Like make a ofrenda and all of that. And like honor my ancestors and whatnot for the Day of the Dead. It's November 1st and 2nd.
Okay.
And especially because we've lost people in the last couple of years. And I think it'd be real good to do that with the kids.
I know. I'm going to miss my grandmother this Thanksgiving again.
Like on Coco.
And then Thanksgiving and Christmas.
So. Right. But we're not Catholic, so I don't think it matters, but whatever. Anyways, thank y'all. Thank y'all for coming out. We digress. We diverge. We are random. We are the Random Black Girls. I am Dr. Sharita.
And I'm LaToya Swan.
Thank y'all for coming out. God bless you.
Good night.